in light or heavy obscurement, but complete obscurement does cause. Did we?
Yeah, we lost Twitch. Oh, did we get it back? Okay, we're back.
Twitch is back. Twitch is back. Twitch is back. Twitch is back. Oh! Somebody. Alright, you know the song right there. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? You know, somebody sent me a video of that where a guy is doing it completely in Klingon.
Oh, that's God.
I was so happy. I listened to that thing probably. I just set it on repeat when I was in the office last week. Just listening to it in Klingon. And, you know, it sounds better than the original Klingon.
Oh, God.
I guess Payless is back.
And there is now the map of the entire continent.
Thank you.
Pinned. So there's a lot of areas in there that are not named. There are 22 countries, and I haven't named all of them.
There are the undiscovered countries.
And from Hasek on one side to Bridgewater on the other is roughly 14,000 miles.
Okay.
And then from Sunlot to Tarim is roughly 7,000 miles.
Wow.
That would buy a reward.
No, forget a horse. If you're going to a different city, you're probably going by boat.
Alright, so I got a question real quick. The
right.
Sultan, is he over this entire continent?
No, he is just over Oxorin.
And how far does Exorin go out from Hazak? Is it up to like that? It's like, I don't know.
I know between, if you, I gotta pull the map up a little bit closer so I can see what I'm, let's get over there. Alright, so if you're looking at the map and you've got Hasek, and then you head toward up the river, the Luco River, and you keep going up, and then you see Picandros. There are two countries in between Picandros and Hasek. Or between Oxorin and Picandros. Those are just the Hasek, and Picandros are actually the capital city. No, Picandros is the country. Hasek is just the capital city. My naming conventions were odd. But there are two countries in between there. Probably, Hasek probably goes up to right where it starts, where the desert stops. It's probably where, I'm sorry, not Hasek, Oxorin. And it covers both sides of the river there. So there's a, let me share my screen real quick so you can see what I'm pointing at here. So on the map is roughly,
So kind of like the lighter tan.
Yeah, because this is all desert wastelands. So Oxoran probably comes right up to this area here. And then you have two countries in between here. Which are, these two countries in between are at war with each other.
Ooh.
Picandros is silently backing this country, and Oxoran is silently backing the other country. So there's a Cold War between the two of those.
That's actually really awesome. I love learning more about the history of this, because I know that as one of the RPers, it's going to make it a lot more interesting.
And what's really interesting, Picandros is my continent's version of Barovia. It is where all of your, I mean, it's run by a coven of 13 families, and all of these are, the members of these families are either werewolves or vampires or, you know, golems. They are that sort of, they are creatures of darkness that run this country.
Remind me not to visit there.
Yeah, it's my wife actually every now and then runs a short little campaign out of there, which is really funny because the characters that we're playing in that campaign are all students at a school that is in the very center of the country, where each of the ruling houses, the 13 ruling houses, their rule ends right there at that school, so all of the children from the different houses can intermingle at the school. So there's a lot of political intrigue with vampires and such.
It sounds like that'd be fun to play.
It has been. We were trying, the last time we played it, we were trying to stop two of the houses from marrying, creating a uneven power balance. You know, they were going to disrupt the power balance.
Yeah, those kids trying to, lash out on the road.
Yeah, it was a fun little thing, but we never quite finished it. But in that country, that's where, like, most of the houses use blood hunters as their personal guards.
That sounds extremely poor.
It's, yeah. It's,
Hey, let's go mess with this guy. He's got blood hunters. I don't know what the hell they are, but man, I don't want to find out. Let's go somewhere else, man.
I personally don't like the blood hunters, so I use them as cannon fodder.
I vow to hunt your blood.
And then Carlast up there in the corner here. That is a society of Druids. The entire island there. Well, that's only part of it is fully populated, but it is a complete Druidic society. And arcane magic is forbidden.
So what you got a problem against mages, you know? Hey, little fireball here, little fireball there, no big deal. You can regrow the forest.
Yeah, his character is from Carlast, and he is a warlock of the Weave. he's basically magic itself is his patron.
Raise dead or enervation?
Raise dead.
Okay.
What was the other one?
Enervation.
What is that?
They're both 5th level necromancy spells.
Well, I know what raise dead does, but I don't know what the other one is.
Enervation. A tendril of inky darkness reaches out from you, touching a creature you can see within range, 60 feet, and drains life from it. They get a dex.
Raise dead.
Or negative energy flood. Actually, negative energy flood.
Yep, I'm just here to bounce ideas off of. I will tell you I will tell you stuff you don't need to hear, so you can pick the stuff you want to.
Right.
Okay.
So, any other questions about my country or my continent there?
So, yeah, I got a question because my background character. Would it be out of the question if there was a traveling circus?
Absolutely not. Most of the countries, the capitals, and the kingdoms will have ambassadors from all over. A traveling circus would not be out of whack. Just consider that going through Oxorin, you've reached, that's like the out of the way country. You know, it's because it's in the middle of a desert.
So basically, what you're saying is the circus doesn't go to Hasek.
Well, I mean, they could. That they may. You can always travel downriver.
Yeah, I was thinking if they were going to make a trip to Hasek, they'd have to specifically go by the river.
That would be the fastest, easiest way.
So you have to make it so that your character is more prone towards water travel.
Yeah, because he's a farm boy. He started out as a farm, so his backstory is his father and his mother own a large farm. So when I see Hasek and I see there's deserts surrounding it, it's like, okay, so where the hell am I going with the farm?
Yeah, there's not a lot of green in Oxtorin.
Absolutely not. Like, so we're sand farmers? Yes, son, we raise sand.
You're moisture farmers.
There's a lot of plants that there's a lot of plants that can be grown in sand. Bamboo,
Your farmers.
moisture farmers. You can do bamboo. You can do cactus. There are a lot of people who live off of cactus. Bamboo can be grown in sand in certain conditions. And trust me, bamboo is a very lucrative thing, especially since everybody found out recently that it's just as antibiotic as silver.
Not to mention, especially for like that area, bamboo would be great for like training swords and all sorts of stuff. You got military applications and.
Mm-hmm. And its close cousin that grows along with it, rattan. That stuff. I mean, you can make shields out of that. You can make chairs and other things out of it. You can make wagons, whatever you want. It's literally like a moldable wood.
It's also a great torture device with them growing.
Yeah, I've heard all about that. Let's not go there.
Yeah. Torture is frowned upon in Hasek and Oxorin.
No,
Use the sewers. Got it.
well, when you mentioned bamboo, I was thinking rattan myself, so actually that gives me some really good ideas about the farm.
Yeah, there's a lot of there is a lot of green.
You have a question on TikTok.
What's the question on TikTok? The favorite arcane cantrip. My personal favorite arcane cantrip is probably Prestidigitation. Because you can do so much with it. then
Thaumaturgy.
yeah. Let's see. I like those prestidigitation, thaumaturgy, druid craft. There's another one, isn't there?
Bonfire.
Well, no, I mean along the lines of prestidigitation, thaumaturgy, and druid craft. I thought there was another one.
There is. I can't think of it right now.
Mage hand?
Huh?
Mage hand?
No, being able to have multiple uses.
Oh.
There is a fourth one. I can't think of it.
I know there was the elemental attunement that the elemental monks got, which kind of sucked compared to other things. But yeah, I like those particular cantrips because there was multiple things you could do with them, and you could do a lot of just simple trickery type things.
You still got the map up on Twitch, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Magic Mouth. I wish that was a cantrip.
Magic what?
Magic Mouth. I wish it was a cantrip.
Oh.
See, that's one thing that's always bothered me. They say cantrips are spells that you've done so much that they become like second nature and you can use them whenever you want. Certain spells, like Magic Mouth and Speak with Animals, those should actually be able to become cantrips.
There is a it's a homebrew feat somebody had come up with, which allowed you to turn one other level 1 spell into a cantrip because you had cast it so many times and become so proficient with it that it didn't burn a spell slot when you used it.
That's cool.
There's a couple of them like that I have found that I really like. There's one that's called Advanced Prestidigitation, where it's prestidigitation, but it's a little bit, it's got more things added to it that you can play around with.
Was that fourth one you were thinking about mending?
No. It would have been something along the lines of prestidigitation, druidcraft, and thaumaturgy.
I still think Friends is probably one of the worst cantrips because it's
True Strike.
I think Friends because it is literally, if you use it, it can actually be evil the way you use it.
Oh yeah.
Magic is not inherently evil or good, it's who uses it and how.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like the way it used to be written.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like depending on what spells you use, you could have alignment changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
So that is the majority of Oxorin right there. Those are the major cities.
Okay, that's pretty cool because another question is the Sultan, like, he obviously now that I've been playing around a little bit with the people and stuff like that, and I am the minority as a human, which I find rather refreshing actually. When it comes to getting into the Order of the Scales and all that stuff, is there, does he take people outside of his country, like if someone from another country said, hey, I've got a recommendation to come in, is that acceptable?
It's, that has evolved since I started doing this. Because originally,
If you went into the city guard first, then it would be acceptable.
I mean, if you serve, that's cultural. If you serve one of the other city guards or something like that, and stuff like that, then that's fine. Basically, what our city guard is what we're doing with that is we're having new people come in, and we want them to serve in the city guard for a week to try and get them used to what happens in the city, what's going on, the RP, things like that, And then they can come into the order of scale. Figure if you're going to stick around for a week, then you're at least worth, spending time bringing you into the order. I'm trying to get people to understand that they don't have to come into the order of scale. There is RP in HASIC. You can come as a regular old player and just pound around HASIC all you want. You don't have to be one of the order of scale. But if you come in and you come into the order of scale that way, that's fine. What the other things is that we don't want players who already have characters in the order of scale coming in with a second character and having to go through City Guard all over again. It's not useful, so let's just figure out something and you got a letter of recommendation from your father who used to be one of the members of the order of scale. Got it. You were following your father and your father just died on one of our missions and we were looking for him. That was
or the old commander comes in and says, hey, my nephew is coming in.
You're right. Something of that nature,
My uncle who had a stroke. The black market thing in the city.
Yeah.
Are you looking for villains?
Yes, but most of them are going to be NPCs.
We are looking for shopkeepers.
Yeah, we have lots of openings for shopkeepers and stuff like that. If you are a Patreon subscriber and you have the top tier, not the 50,000. 50,000, approved player. 50,000, you can adjust whatever you. I have
50,000. I don't care what they want. They get it. Okay. You want to be the Sultan? You're the Sultan.
Lee comes in. We have a player the Sultan. But basically,
his son took over.
Yeah. Basically, what we have is we have NPCs that you can play if you're a top tier. You make a thing. If you want to be an NPC, if you want to play an NPC that's one of the bad guys, I have no problem with it.
Well, I thought it wasn't just the approved players. I thought it was also Parliament members who were allowed to participate as shopkeepers because you have Slugs and Chrissy.
So there's basically they decided they wanted to open shops in town, and they did it. It wasn't just the fact that they were an approved player, but we were just going to have them create shopkeepers to be used in games, but they decided to actually set up shops in town.
And you also have to realize that there are four players. Duchess, Skittish, Angel, and myself, who are the DMs for the area. So we take over so that poor Lee doesn't have to run around doing 40 things at the same time. He can just concentrate on his weekly games. We're the ones who DM most of the stuff that happens in the thing, along with Cerberus, who's kind of like the overall, last word of everything. So if something goes awry,
fucked up.
yeah, if something goes awry and you have the four of us need to meet together to talk about it, then we will take it to Cerberus, who's the captain, and talk to him about it and say, hey, listen. So.
Yeah, and the shopkeeper thing and the NPC stuff. Now, those that are part of the Patreon, those aren't just for use those in any streamed game I run. So I make the ones that are part of the Patreon that are created. Like one of the characters in the NPC, his name is somebody created it. His name is Woody, and he is I've made him a individual in the Sunlot game for the Black Door. So those things are used in any of the stream games I run.
They're not just specific. Yet?
Huh?
Have you done anything with Boris yet?
I didn't see a Boris. I haven't looked in there recently.
Boris, the Dwarven Lovehammer?
I have not seen Boris. I have something for Boris now.
I talked to you about him, and you said because it was originally Boris the Russian Lovehammer, and you said no, it had to be Dwarven because we don't have Russians.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of conversations. You'll have to forgive me.
Okay, that's fair. I don't remember what I ate for breakfast this morning, so we're good.
I do remember that because I have the same thing every morning. So.
Oh, that's.
But on that note, we should probably start the wrap up.
Who's running this? All right. So there's two of you on, and one of them is Serb. So who else is on TikTok here? Krinko, come over to the Discord. It's right over here. Just click on that. Come over into the Discord. We're gonna be on Discord for another hour or so. So come on over on that.
Yeah, come on over and join us. Via a pork chop. Pork chop came over and joined us last week.
Run away is trap.
So he's already got.
So let me guess. He's
already got a new.
So Nigma, remind me that he said that next time I run him in a game.
Right.
I got a Minotaur with your name on it, buddy.
No. He's playing the shy, the shy, ever so delicate David, who doesn't understand nudity, and apparently just to break him, the Freya who owns the tavern flashed him. So,
damn near killed him. It was like dropping a nuke. Actually, two nukes.
So yeah, come over to the Discord. We're gonna be on there. There's a lot of fun on there. A lot of crazy people on here. There's a lot of crazy. Don't come to the Discord. It's crazy. You might fit right in. Who knows?
Yeah.
So, for those of you that are on TikTok and those of you that are on Twitch. I want to thank y'all for showing up. I don't. Do we have? I haven't looked at Twitch because I can't have it open.
We did not reach 50 across all three, but do you want to run through the checklist one more time?
Yeah, hold on. I got to pull up the checklist.
I'm working on the last item for the ranger thing.
That's not it. That's the checklist. You see how much brighter the screen gets?
Spells caught me. Made me slow down.
Alright. So, going over everything again, I want to talk about on Monday nights, we do our live Q&As, which is what this is, which we just bullshit about Dungeons & Dragons in general. On Tuesday nights, we have the Black Door, our group of assassins. On Wednesday nights, I am with the Chaotic Rollers over on their Twitch channel, and I'm playing Brunt, God of War. Thursday nights, we have nothing except for the last Thursday of the month, which is this week, and we have our approved player game. And then Fridays, we have I run an OTS game with random people off the server. Except for this Friday, which is a specific group. Basically, it's our server DMs. I run a game for them. Their particular squad is called Yuri's Blade. And I don't know what's going to happen to them this week. And
Stream all these games.
Hey, what?
You stream all these.
Do I stream all of them? Yes.
Yes, all of these are streamed. There are several other games that are run as well.
Yeah, any game I run, I try to stream. Sometimes, now, please be aware that if you're going to play in one of my live stream games, I do have a couple of asks. Well, I have one really one. I don't have a problem if you're drinking or taking any other herbal nourishments. Just control it. Just because if you get sloppy, I will kick you out off the game. So please control it. Other than that, I have no problem. All right. So those are the announcements, and I want to thank our sponsors, DemonDice.ca and Freeze Productions, because Demon Dice sends me, they're sending me a bunch of these clickety-clackety things. And Freeze Productions, 3D prints, laser prints, little dice boxes, and all kinds of just stuff and maps and just really cool stuff and miniatures. Then we have all of that stuff, and we have our Patreon, and I'm going to go ahead and turn off TikTok because Tormy's the only one in it. So TikTok is gone. So for those of you that are still on Twitch, if you have a Twitch Prime account and you're not using your Amazon Prime account for a Twitch subscription, I'll be more than happy to use it for you. You can also support the channels by signing up for Patreon, and we have the 3 levels. We have the NPC level, a shopkeeper level, an approved player level, and then we have the Elon Musk level, which I'm not really hoping to get. But the the NPC level is $3 a month, and you get to be part of Parliament. You get early access to the homebrew stuff that Tormy does, and some of it he'll be doing on live streams now.
You just got me to finish the second one just now.
Did you knock out 2 of them?
2, yes.
You knocked out 2 homebrews in 2 hours.
You got me started.
See?
At just before 9.
So just over an hour. That's amazing. That's what we're talking about. And so the NPC level gets access to all the homebrew stuff, early access. Plus you get into Parliament and you get to vote on things. Then you have the shopkeeper level, which gives us all of that. Plus you get to create an NPC shopkeeper, major NPC. They could be a shopkeeper, they could be a noble, it could be something. You place it into the shopkeeper channel, and I will pull it from the shopkeeper channel and throw it in my world somewhere. We'll see how it goes from there. And then we have the approved player, which I run once a month, at least once a month. I may run more if I get more approved players. The last Thursday of the month. And then the Elon Musk, which I will run a game anywhere, anytime. That's $50,000. I don't expect that one, but you know, you gotta put it out there.
At that point,
I have dreams.
At that point, if we get just 2 people doing that every month, everybody on staff can technically stop working and just do this full time.
Yep. Now one thing I want
Yeah.
so we have shirts, which I don't know if you can see the back. It says "Go forth and roll some dice" on the back. It is it's got the logo on the front. There are some other ones, and Zazzle, in the Zazzle account, you have to check the link tree, and it's also in the approved links in the Discord channel. The links are in the bio.
Log in.
Yes, make sure you log into Zazzle to get access to all of the content that's there.
Because for some reason it doesn't show up, or everything doesn't show up unless you are signed in.
Precisely. And then we have our giveaways, which all of the funds that we get in go for improving our equipment, go for giveaways, go to pay our artist for stuff, and to give some funds back to the people that make stuff for our giveaways. And also we have, one of the things that we're looking at doing is taking some of the money that's brought up and putting it in a fund to help gamers in need. So, you know, if you get a car wreck or lose your job or something out there, we've got something that I want to build something up that we can, as Parliament, can vote on and go, yeah, this person could use a couple of $100. Let's give them a couple of $100. No questions asked. So that's one of the things that we're looking at doing with some of the funds we're bringing in. Going back to the checklist, I think that...
Don't forget, for the Patreon, those of you who have been with us for 3 months...
Oh, yes.
We're doing our quarterly prize.
So if you have been with us since the beginning on Patreon, you're about to get, at the end of this coming up month, you're going to get something. You're going to get a coffee cup with a map of Artilla on it. So you'll get a world map on a coffee cup. If you've been there for 3 months, 3 month subscriber, you'll get a coffee cup with a map on it. At another 3 months, you get... No, I'm sorry. I think it's a sticker at the first 3 months. I think it's a sticker at 3 months.
Just let them know what the first one is. We can let people know as these markers come up.
Yeah, let me. I have to go. I have to go check it out real quick. Patreon. Let's see. I got the spinning wheel. Load! Patrons. Benefits. It's part of their loyalty program. Benefits. But so, some of you are going to be getting something soon. it's It doesn't give me the which one's coming first setup.
You can announce it next week.
Yeah. I think the first one's a sticker. I can tell you what they are. I just don't know when they're all coming out. The first one's a sticker, the second one's a mug. The third one is a little gator, and the fourth one is a t-shirt. The artwork for the neck gaiter and the t-shirt haven't been finished yet. But the sticker and the mug, you'll get a sticker with the AMDM logo on it, kind of like this one. That's it. That's all there is on that. Anything else? Did I miss anything? Did we cover it all?
BBEG starts the next at the next 1,000 marker.
Yeah. Once I hit
and
hit 11,000 on TikTok, we start the next box.
Is less than 200 people away.
Less than 200 people away. Oh, did I get already? I haven't.
And don't forget. Also, don't forget your dice giveaway, or for every 100 that we hit on Discord, I don't remember how many on Twitch or YouTube.
I got a bunch here. Let me put it to you like this: I got a bunch of dice coming to me from the sponsors, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of dice giveaways soon. A whole lot of dice giveaways soon. So come check us out.
Come have a fun time.
Yeah,
we're all telling stories over here.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. That's what we're doing. There was something else that I was about to say, but somebody said something, and I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, come check us out tomorrow, without a doubt, to see if these guys can actually kill their target when they play. Can they send their target through the black door? That's all I've got today, guys. For those of you that have watched, thank you very much. And don't forget to go forth and roll some dice.